doing everything.
Copy that. Whatever you need, sir. Well, we use helicopters quite a bit, depending upon the patient's needs. If the patient needs to be transferred to a facility that's greater than we have here in this area, we call a chopper and airlift them in. Eagle Med has just set up shop at Harriet Alexander Field in Salida, and they're running out of the Salida, heart of the Rockies down there. So their response time here is 5 minutes versus when they used to come out of the Springs, we'd have a response time on average of 18 minutes. We still have out of the Springs or Pueblo available to us should Eagle Med be busy. Flight for Life, one of the other providers, is going to be here hopefully within the next 15 or 20 minutes.
So what did we decide? Are we going to put
Good morning, guys.
How are you?
Stellar landing.
I'm Meg. I'm a nurse for Eagle Med. I also work at the Salida Hospital. Still as a nurse. So we're excited to be here.
I'm Sean. I'm a nurse and a paramedic.
Great. And how long have you guys been with Eagle Med?
We just started with them. He's been
With
flying.
the new Salida base. I've been flying previously, but
Yeah, he's got the flight experience previously. I've been working in the city.
Okay.
Health in the ICU there and Swedish for 5
So how many flights do you guys average out here on the highways? And
We've actually probably been doing up to 3 a week right now. It's been very busy.
no kidding.
So we're doing well.
Serving mostly the local people, or
Mostly the local people if we can, but also over in Gunnison, down Del Norte, wherever we're needed.
cover about a 150 to 200 mile radius around Salida.
so a pretty valuable asset to have then, really.
Extremely. When you live out here in the middle of nowhere, sometimes your transport times can be 45 minutes just for an ambulance to get to you, let alone get you to the next level of care. I've been with Howard Fire now for approximately 10 years and Arkansas Valley Ambulance for 8 years. Both entities are completely volunteer. We are not in a tax district. We are not supported by any tax dollars at all. We exist solely on grants and the donations of the kind folk that are in the area who would like somebody to show up to put their house out if it was on fire.
That would be a rarity.
And then we're also expected to wear these. These ride right up here, so we can hear when people are talking to us and talk back to them as well. And then if we're really unlucky, we get to carry this guy here and lay hundreds or sometimes thousands of feet of hose out in the middle of nowhere, so we can spray the fire down.
Yes, sir. We're about 9 minutes out east of your location. Where would you like us? Confirming Eagle Med 41 is on the ground.
Eagle Med 41 is on the ground.
I've been on the Coaldale Fire Department since 1992. We moved here in 91, and I joined just because I thought that I needed to give something back to the community I was living in, and fighting fires seemed like an interesting way to do it. But we enjoy helping the community, and unfortunately not enough people show up to help us, so we were always looking for new volunteers. And we like going out on the wildfires. They're interesting. Everyone is different, you know. So that's one of the things that interests us about that. We get to travel around and meet new people, and it's a little bit of an adrenaline rush too, to be honest. You know?
I bet.
And anyway, and so we enjoy that. We like I said, we like helping our community, and we're all volunteers, and we sure enjoy any support we can get from the community, and we get quite a bit at times, but we're always looking for more volunteers, and that's the thing that we really need is new volunteers. We're all getting older on our department. I think the same thing here in Howard too, and we need some of those younger folks to come out and start volunteering.
We have 30 EMRs, which are emergency medical responders. They're one grade below an EMT. We do welfare checks. We transport patients down to the next higher level of care. We pulled a patient down off the top of Sand Wash the other day. It was about 12 miles off road that we could only get a pickup truck down. We brought him down here, met the ambulance down here.
I'm Amy Bess, and I'm the flight nurse for Memorial Star.
And how long have you been with
6
Memorial
years.
Star?
I've been a flight nurse, though, for, goodness, since 1992. So how long is that? 23 years.
You must like it.
I love it.
Do you like this one more or this one more?
Between a canteen you put on your back.
Those pretty
holds
neat.
water. So we wear this on top of this.
As a hose.
And then we have that helmet.
So you guys come to a lot of calls out this way?
We do. We respond to heart attacks, strokes, traumas, a lot of that kind of thing, and just people who need to get to the hospital with an emergent condition in a short amount of time.
So the local folks really need this service.
Yeah, they really do. You guys are kind of isolated from some of the major medical services, and so our whole goal is to provide rapid transport to the nearest medical facility that can care for any kind of condition.
Nice to meet you, buddy. Give me 5. Give me some knuckles. There you go. All right. Yeah?
He doesn't get in, but he brings the ambulance.
Oh, yeah. I did that. Helicopter. On the block.
Wow.
So you work pretty closely with Howard Fire, and
We do. We work with Howard Fire, and our sister program, Eagle Med, is in Salida now. So they provide a lot of the same services we do. We go to St. Thomas More, Pueblo. We've taken strokes to Denver, into Memorial in Colorado Springs, which is now part of University of Colorado Health. And so we cover the major, anything that could go wrong, from neonates to high-risk moms to birth to the very old patients. So we encompass it all.
I've been a firefighter for going on 3 years. Just recently got my EMT in January. I've been on quite a few calls already, saving lives in the area. We have this organization out here, or this little get-together that we're doing right now. Donations definitely help out with our fire department. We're kind of low on funds. So any donations help with actually anything you can do. If you want to be a training officer, come help us train.
In there, and you can come up to anybody that's wearing one of these stylish t-shirts or any other uniform, and they'll gladly take your donation.
All right. Cash is okay?
Cash is fine, checks. I would imagine we'd even barter for a side of beef or something if that's what somebody gave us.
Great idea.
We'd have to have a big barbecue then. That would be terrible.
These guys work so hard. They work so hard. Can you say thanks for all that you guys do?
Thanks for all
You're welcome.
guys do.
That's cool. Let's see. Is your guys' your safety tent in there?
Yeah, this is our shelter.
Shelter.
Comes in here and you pull it out and you peel off. This is the seal on it. You peel it off, and if the wind's not blowing too badly, you quickly deploy it, climb in.
Jump in there
And call it a shake and bake.
the shake and bake. Yeah. Hope you never ever have to actually deploy that.
Basically, you get a 911 call, and Howard would respond to that and determine if the patient was appropriate for transport. And if they are, then they notify us and set up, just like you saw us coming in today, they set up kind of a landing area big enough for the aircraft, and we rendezvous with them, assess the patient. Our goal is rapid transport. We're not going to spend a lot of time on the ground. We want to get those people to where they need to go, to the medical providers they need.
Like working with the fire people, we just pull the severity detail down there.
The only thing that happens, we can put you in the kitchen. That just never happens.
Do you want to put the helmet on? Whoa!
You'll have to hold on to it.
He's got a gigantic head, so.
Yeah, but no, it's the weight. It's the weight of the helmet we need to be real careful about. So if you would just keep one hand on it.
There we go.
That's good.
Well, we do this every year, and I've been a member of the Red Cross for a volunteer member. We're all volunteers here, except for our fearless leader, who is Doug Constance, and he couldn't make it today. So we're here to just give people information about what we can do, and also to give them more information on what they might do if there's a fire or a disaster in their area.
Keep our hamburgers. Oh, it'll be just a minute.
So our local dollars pay for the gas, the equipment.
Everything is paid for entirely by donations and grants, and we qualify for very few grants. So your donations are extremely important to keep this fire station running. It costs approximately $40,000 a year, and we've been lucky so far. Things are a little slim. They got really slim this winter, but the good neighbors around here pitched in when we asked them, and we're still here. We're planning on still being here.